You want the telltale sign to kind of let you know if you're in a relationship with a narcissist or not. How comfortable do you feel right now going up to your partner, your significant other, your wife, your husband, whatever, and expressing your feelings on about something that they did to you? If just the thought of that makes you uneasy or queasy, or you get like a little feeling in your stomach, or you get scared, or you're scared to do it, then you might be in a relationship with a narcissist, because that uncomfortable feeling lets you know that, like, if I say something, if I express myself to this person, they might rage out on me, or it's going to be an argument. Something to make your mind think. Wonder this morning.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammett, better known as Mental Illness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I am a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. I've been in psychotherapy for 4 years, and the point of my whole platform is to bring awareness to this disorder and to also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series right here is dedicated to taking my TikToks and YouTube shorts and making them longer. The one you just watched was one of the telltale signs that you might be with a narcissist. Notice I said might, because this is not like, this is just generally speaking. I can't speak for all narcissists. I can only speak for myself and the experiences that I've had in my life and the people I've talked to in my one-on-ones over Zoom and such. So that's one of the telltale signs. How do you feel? That's one of the telltale signs that you might be with a narcissist person. Might. How do you feel when it's time for you to express yourself to them? How do you feel when you have to go up to that person and talk about a problem or an issue that you have with them? Maybe not even with them, just overall in general. How do you feel when they hurt your feelings and you want them to take accountability for it? How do you feel when you want them to or need them to apologize to you? If the answer to a lot of those questions is, I get a pain in my stomach, or you get physically ill, or you get super anxious or anxious, or hives, or something of that matter, you might be with a narcissist. And like I'm just telling you, narcissistic people condition you to the point where you are uncomfortable talking to us. And that's the whole idea. To beat you down to the point mentally. I don't do the physical stuff. Some people get physical, but to mentally beat you down to the point where you feel like you can't express yourself, where you feel like if there's a problem, you'll work it out on your own before you come bring it to me or to your person or to your partner, male or female. If your feelings are hurt, you go handle your feelings by themselves. You know what I mean? If you have a problem with what I said or what I did, guess what? You have to figure it out on your own. That's what the way they conditionally beat you down. Because I posted this TikTok earlier, and I posted on YouTube Shorts just to get a read of the comments. And you'd be surprised how many people say that they have a physical reaction, that they just scared. They just try to keep it to themselves. Why are y'all like? And that question I had to ask, like, if you are that unhappy, if you feel like your voice isn't being heard, why? Like, I know you might have kids, but sometimes people don't even have kids. This be your boyfriend. This be like your boyfriend for 3, 4, 5 months, or your girlfriend for 4 months, or a couple of weeks, or a year. Y'all don't even live together and stuff like that. But you're scared to express yourself. I get that all the time. Like my fiance, like you sound just like my fiance. What do I need to do? I'm like, if this is your fiance, you think they maybe have narcissistic personality disorder, you might not need to marry that person. And that person's not going to commit to therapy for a very, very long time, or commit to going to get some help, or commit to, making some conscientious decisions, conscientious changes, or anything like that. Why would you go into a marriage? If they treated you like that when you were their boyfriend or girlfriend, if they treated you like that when you were their fiance, what do you think they're gonna do when you're their husband or their wife? Because husband and wife, that's when the paperwork started getting involved. That's when they feel like they take ownership of you. So if they are already treating you like that, if the mask has already slipped before marriage, imagine how that marriage is going to be. If you're already perpetually unhappy previous to getting married, why would you get married? I know sometimes they're like peer pressure. My parents, everybody else loves this person. I'm the only one who feels this way. Well, you have to stand up for yourself. They don't have to live with that person. They don't have to marry that person. You do. You have to live with that person. So that's one of the main issues I hear all the time when I'm talking to people, and I just know my wife would say the same thing. That she was scared to express herself. She felt like her voice wasn't being heard. Her opinion didn't matter. Because like narcissists live in a black and white world. Like there's no gray area. I feel like feelings are gray areas. I feel like logic is black and white. Give me some logic. Give me a logical response. Give me give me some logic. Don't give me emotion. Oh, my feelings are hurt. Yo, you too. Take your feelings out of it. You're too sensitive. You see what I mean? That's the narcissist response. Give me something logical. I'm data based. Give me some data. Give me some stats. Back up your present. When you talk to a narcissist, you might have to present a PowerPoint explanation, a PowerPoint presentation to them, and they still might not listen to it. They still might not care. Like, okay, cool. That's a nice PowerPoint. You wasted a lot of time to say You wasted a lot of time on that PowerPoint to say absolutely nothing. I still feel the exact same way I did before this conversation even started. You know what I mean? So how do you feel? What are you gonna do then? Y'all have to turn my fan on. So y'all might have to deal with a little bit. I'm talking louder, but you might have to deal with it a little bit for a couple of seconds. I got an air conditioner here. Y'all know about I'm back in my shed. I got an air conditioner here. I gotta let it hit me for a few seconds. But if you are, like I said, if you feel like your voice isn't being heard now, what do you think it's gonna be like in 2 years? In 5 years? Maybe they'll get better. Hey Lee, I see you got better for your wife. Why can't I hold out hope for this person? Because that person is not me. I'm not trying to say I'm not being braggadocious, but more than likely that person is not going to be like me, because you know what? That person thinks you're the problem. I know I was the problem. I know now that I was a problem. That person you're dealing with, they think you're the problem. So your voice will never be heard. Your opinion doesn't matter, because like if you choose to stay for years and years and years without your opinion mattering or your voice being heard, the narcissist's mind, we think you're okay with it. We think you are perfectly 100% fine with how the situation is going. And your complaints fall on deaf ears, and they will continuously fall on deaf ears. So don't I don't know if y'all know how much I hate getting those messages when people send me those messages like, I get them all the time too. Like, I saw your videos and I decided to give my ex another chance. Like, why? And it just got worse. I like you only saw one video then. You see my video, I keep telling you, like, consistent change behavior is the only acceptable apology from a narcissist. Consistent changed behavior is the only acceptable apology. If it ain't consistent, then it's not change behavior, then it's manipulation. Quick change, that's 100% manipulation to get you to come back to them, to get you back in this situation, to further try to trap you. Hey, I know we didn't work out the first time. You know what can fix us? Baby. Hey, I know we didn't work out the first time. You know what can fix us? Marriage. Hey, moving in together. Hey, a dog. Hey, let's move it across the country. You know, hey, stop letting them trap you. Y'all, we have, like, oh my goodness. If they lie to you in the beginning, if you catch them in a lie in the beginning, developing stages of relationship, they're going to lie to you throughout the relationship. Or narcissists like to set the precedents at the beginning. I know you're like, but it wasn't like that at first. Maybe I can get them to go back to who they were. They were never that person. They were never that person. They just weren't. They became who you needed them to be. They became who they wanted you to be. That's the first date question. Hey, who do you want me to? Instead of asking like, tell me about yourself. A narcissist will pretty much sit down and ask you like, who do you need me to be? I'm going to go in depth on that here in a few minutes. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode right here. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I really, really do. Like, we almost at 50K. Share this thing. Let's get to 50K. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm thankful beyond measure. Like, Build the Hill has got to be out, y'all. Peace.